4 trainers, 4 goals. One city inspired by Lumiose from Pokémon X, Y, and Z. Trainer number 1, Dr. Redstone. City planner, Redstone engineer, and Alola only trainer. Harley, la ruler of Lumiose City. Dom, the master builder himself. Josh, aiming to be
the very best, like no one ever was.
Breaking news, we are sorry to interrupt, but we have news! Now, our first segment was the very first time they went into the world. What did they do? Well, they made a square.
Currently, we got everything set to freeze.
Yes.
So we are waiting for Josh to finish that up. But yeah, we're going to be making Lumiose City. We're going to be making some events, things for players. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be great. I'm excited. I'm super excited.
I'm super excited as well.
The rule is for food-wise, we're not using any vanilla food, anything like that, but we will be using all of the, what is it, cooking pot? Is that how Pokemon trainers?
Basically Cobblemon. But I'm curious, what does this do? Oh hell no! Oh hell no! Oh hell no!
Oh, I'm about to die again. Oh, you have bad omen too.
Oh, look at that. This is gonna be, people, this right here, this is gonna be going up till there. And I'm not kidding. So I went ahead and started this season with Litten and a little bit of restriction. My goal this season is to use only Alola Pokemon. Now I'm going to be honest with you. I did skip generations 3 all the way through 8, only playing Gen 1, Gen 2, and Scarlet Violet. So this entire Pokédex is a brand new system to me. We did get set up with quite a bit of mining as we are setting up for Prism Tower, so that did take a lot of time to go through and get that stuff set up with stone shovels and everything like that. We did set up a nice little berry farm, which did end up getting taken down because we needed room for the tower itself. Next, we did some cave exploring. As you can see, I got a little bit of iron gear. That went by pretty quick. We went through and did some cave mining. We did find some diamonds. Nothing too crazy, about 14, 15, which was enough to kind of get us started, but we did stumble across a skelly spawner, which big shout out to Dom, because later on he turned that thing into an XP grinder, made it super dang easy to go ahead and take out those skeletons. So Cobblemon did take a little bit of a backseat as we were going through getting set up. It is hard to ignore Minecraft when you are in fact playing the game of Minecraft, but we do plan to put Cobblemon first as much as possible. So if you enjoy Cobblemon, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe so you don't miss out. Let's jump into week number 2. Week number 2 was awfully exciting. We did get set up with our very first border expansion, opening up this forest right on over here, which gave us access to a lot more birch logs as well as oak logs, I guess. So that was definitely pretty exciting. It also gave us opportunity to go ahead and get some of those more apricorn colors. Now we did need those to get Pokeballs, and of course I did a little bit more of cave expansion because of course you need some gold, you need some copper, and you of course need some iron. So I had to go through and get those things all kind of set up. Week 3's expansion was quite a leap forward and allowed us to deep dive into some mod packs that we added to Cobblemon to make it feel more alive. One mod pack that we added to the server was civilian NPCs, which is going to go ahead and allow us to go ahead and make civilians inside our city with custom dialogue, making it feel more alive. Next up is Easy NPC, which has brought a whole new adventures to the quest line. You can see here we have Fisherman Bill. Now he didn't start out here. Let me go ahead and show you exactly where he started out. Right here along the shoreline is where Fisherman Bill was created. And his main goal was to go ahead and let us know about a Magikarp contest going on in our Cobblemon season. He had different sets of dialogue letting us know that there was, well, somebody fishy out in the ocean, as well as somebody looking to make some trades. And as the world border expanded, so did we. And as we went in deeper into the ocean biome, we find ourselves a Team Rocket Grunt. That Team Rocket Grunt went ahead and spawned a Pokemon. Now in Cobblemon 1.7.1, they don't have the ability to trigger battles, so it just spawns a Pokemon and then kind of runs away. So it's our job to make sure that we go and battle them and beat those Pokemon. Furthermore, into the ocean, we find Ocean Fisher. You're here for a Pokemon Rod template, huh? Hand me the fish I need and one shiny gold block. Then I'll hand one over. Only one trade available, so choose wisely. So as we got closer to this guy right here and stepped inside his square, you can see we had a couple raw cod for a gold block. That's going to go ahead and get us one of those smithing templates. And that template is essential for making a Pokemon Rod, because in the contest, you need a Pokemon Rod to then catch a Magikarp. Furthermore, I do want to give a big shout out to Harley, because I do believe that he did win that contest because he was the first one to go ahead and get a Magikarp. I don't know if that thing is still a Magikarp at this point in time, but he did get one. And this week's expansion not only did open up the ocean biome, it allows us to get a little bit closer into this village right here. Now, this is a community event server. I unfortunately wasn't able to make the community event for this one, but the guys definitely went ahead and raided this and also saved me a few villagers, because we have some big projects that I'm about to show you in the following week's session. With the village expanded, I had access to villagers. And you know what I did with those guys? Well, if you guessed trapping them in a boat, that's exactly what I did. I don't know what version of Minecraft, but at some point they thought it'd be a really good idea to be able to attach leads to boats, which made this, excuse me, Iron Golem, that was rude, which made this really easy to transport villagers from all the way over here, all the way over to Prism Tower. Oh, excuse me, house. Honestly though, this made moving villagers probably the easiest I've ever had it in Minecraft history. And now that we were able to get villagers, I set up this very simple and small villager breeding farm. Right now with these two trapdoors like this, they're closed because I definitely have enough villagers in there. Now, once I got villagers all set up, I made my way to an iron farm. Not only did I build one, I built two. Well, three. Well, four. Dropping down below, we are in spawn chunks. I made sure and did that one on purpose. We have this little iron farm here. This was the first iron farm that I created. It's been a little while. Now, there is another iron farm, and this thing works phenomenally. We can stand here and see, usually we can get about 3 iron golems spawning. I said 3 iron golems spawning. No, I guess not. Anyways, we got these two guys here. They'll fall into this little lava hot sauce pit and drop their little itty bitty down here, and that's full. So this 3-in-1 iron farm definitely seems to be working pretty well for the server at least. All right, and once we got all those things set up, we move on to the adventure of the savannah, where we unlock the Colt Brothers and Diamond Tools. Like I said, these quest lines are fun little things. Allows us to sprinkle in some Cobblemon here and there. With the ability of this breeder allows for the iron farm, but not only does that allow us to set up the iron farm, it allows us to set up a trading hall. And a trading hall, oh, we did. As we come on down below the farm, we can see here a bunch of villager workers. I'm not sure if there's a better term for that, but anyways, we got these guys all here. All of these ones are all blacksmiths. So this is where I can trade all my iron and get a bunch of emeralds. And over here, these guys are all librarians. So I can trade all those emeralds for fancy books. Let's see, I think this guy's a good guy right here. Efficiency 4. This one, mending. You gotta have those things in your world. So now that I was able to make these tools, I definitely wanted to share it with my community members. And the only way I knew how for was inside a quest. And this is where our friend John Colt comes into play. Hello, Mr. John Colt. He informs us that him and his brother was taking a wagon trip down in the savannah when they got ambushed by a bunch of thugs. And then he asked for our help to see if we can go and save his brother, which of course, as good Pokemon trainers or Cobblemon trainers, I'm not sure what it should be. We did not hesitate. And this quest line yet again brought us to another border expansion with the Colt brothers. And again, as this border expanded, so did our team of Cobblemon trainers. The first and foremost, we did see a Team Rocket lieutenant who told us that they took all the enchantment power that they needed and now understand what their true goal is. Furthermore, we had 3 more Team Rocket grunts surrounding one of the Colt brothers, so each one of the community members had to go through and defeat Team Rocket, blasting off into space again, which allowed us to go ahead and free Wyatt Colt from his hostage. I think you should take these tools and keep them safe. And this is where that trading hall came into place, as well as the iron. This is what allowed me to get efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, and mending tools. Actually, it looks like there's still a set here in the barrel. Oh, I guess this one doesn't have mending. But it allowed me to get this to the community members so that we could start terraforming even more and moving these mountains. And thus brings us to present day Cobblemon Season 3. And so this is where we at. This is the circle. Town Square, Prism Tower, La Harley Tower. This is what we got so far. Actually, this afternoon, Harley and I worked a lot on these pillars, so you'll probably be seeing some of that in the next episode. But maybe that's just a little bit of foreshadowing. As well as some of these canals. So this platform's going to come out just a little bit here. And we're going to have these canals. They're going to go all the way down. They're going to go in all 4 of the cardinal directions, north, east, west, and south. And we do have a little bit of a sidewalk that's going to be here, 5 wide, as you can see there. We're going to have a car road. This is going to be 7 wide right here. And then another 5 wide where all the buildings and everything like that. That's a pretty cool random structure, by the way. They're all going to be populated all over here. I did have an idea that I think this city should go about 240 blocks in each direction, which should take us all the way past this lake. And that's going to go on all 4 sides. And that is actually all that I've got time for. Hopefully this has got everything caught up, but that's getting us all caught up in probably the last months of progress. And next week is definitely going to be a little bit exciting. We got some different farms that I'm going to be making, one that I've never made before, as well as a different storyline. This one is going to be a little bit different than the Colt brothers. This one's actually going to be created and curated by Harley himself, dialogue and all that, and I'm going to be putting it all together. So without further ado, if you enjoy Minecraft and if you enjoy Cobblemon, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos here on the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. This is Dr. Redstone signing out. Thanks, YouTube.